Welcome to my channel, guys. This is going to be a all signs what's going on currently in your current situation, just kind of like a random read. I felt like doing something a little bit different this time around. We're just going to go ahead and pick up on the energies with every sign and see what's going on with you right now in your current energies. We're going to go ahead and start with the sign of Aries. As always, this is a general reading. Things may or may not resonate. Please take what does, leave what doesn't. Roles can be reversed. Apply those as they fit. And also, this is for my cross watchers. If you are watching, welcome. Let's see what we get for the sign of Aries. Aries, we're going to start you off at 44 seconds. 44 seconds. All right, Aries, let's see what we got going on here for you. Aries, current energies. Some of you may be going through some sort of move. I do see that you're going to be either relocating for um, work or some sort of new beginning that you got going on. Some of you are just really looking for something new to come in, and the move just feels right. For others, I do feel like there is a sense of going within. Some of you are just really kind of going through some sort of downer energy as well. And that may catapult either a move because you're just not feeling a bit stagnant with where you are now. For others of you, I do feel like you're working really, really hard and just grinding and doing things to kind of generate money. So if you are in thoughts of starting some sort of new like work or entrepreneurship move, that's going to be very successful for you. You're going to really take charge and reign on that. It is something that's going to require you to be some sort of authoritative and make rapid decisions and make decisive decisions so that things can kind of balance out in that realm for you as well, Aries. Some of you really need to get some rest, okay? I do feel like some of you are just really kind of exerting yourself in something that you're doing, whether that's the professional life or in your relationship. Some of you are really in your head. You might be getting some sort of message that's going to get you in your head or in your bag. Is going to have you in your bag, but you're also going to see things differently, either about a job or a coworker or a relationship. So take that as it resonates. I do feel like that energy that's going to come around you is going to change your whole view on how you feel about that person. Some of you may be dealing with a Aries or an Aquarius sign here. For some of you, I do feel like you're walking away something that doesn't serve you, some sort of a love that doesn't serve you or a job that doesn't serve you. Again, that goes back with that change and or move that I see coming in for you. Yeah, there's definitely move. Somebody is moving or walking away from something or someone. Some of you just feel really alone in a relationship. Yeah. I'm getting that you're in a, some of you are married and feel alone or disconnected from your partner right now, and you're contemplating picking up your things and leaving. Ooh, some of you, okay. Somebody might be pregnant, and either you know it or you told your partner about it, and your partner is not being supportive of you during this pregnancy, or when you leave, when you split with this person, you'll find out you're pregnant after you've left this person. For others, I do see that there is like you're coming up with some sort of business idea, or at the workplace you are really an asset, so much so that people kind of follow your ideas to make any type of move at work. For others, I do see a marriage or some sort of higher level of commitment coming in for you. This can happen within 4 months. 4 weeks. Things are gonna really like move up in your relationship. Someone's gonna get some sort of message, or a letter or a text message. Someone's online, doing online dating and having a lot of suitors coming in. I do see that. This weekend there might be a date with multiple people. There might be two people asking you out on a date this weekend if you are single. Mhm. For others, I do feel like there's gonna be some sort of decision making when it comes to a potential. Some of you are thinking of going back to school, but then I also see that some of you are trying to go into the entrepreneur world, and you're gonna have choices as to what you want to do, like what area you want to tackle first as far as what type of entrepreneurship work you want to do. Some of you may want to go into the social media world. Some of you may want to just do something more of I'm getting food here. Like if you're a chef or you know how to cook, you're thinking of doing either a food truck or going online and doing something via a platform. That's very specific. I don't know who that's for. Some of you found out your spouse is cheating on you and you're not sure if you want to walk away from this person yet. Someone's pet might get sick this weekend or soon. Check on your pets, make sure they don't eat something they're not supposed to. I feel like they're going to be eating something you're not supposed to. They're not supposed to. There's a major change for someone here. Major change after a decision that was made. Or you're going to hear of uh, someone's someone's parents are going to get sick, ill, and you're going to have to kind of make some adjustments to your lifestyle to help your parent out. Or someone's losing someone that's going to change their whole lifestyle. I don't know. I don't like messages like that. I have to say them. Some of you, I see somebody really passionate and supportive coming your way. So if you are single and you're looking for a partner who really understands what you're about, that person is coming in. You're gonna feel very much in your feminine energy if you're a female, or this can go either way, but you're going to feel super protected with this new person coming in. It's going to be kind of it's almost like a breath of fresh air, very different from what you've had before. All right, what other messages do we have for Aries? I'll close it up. See what messages we get from here. There's some sort of gossip, guys. Something's coming in. um Yeah, there is definitely gossip. There's somebody in your energy that is talking hella shit about you. Don't trust anybody. It's someone close to you. It's someone close to you. I don't think they realized that it was gonna get back to you, but you hear about it. You hear about it soon. That person, once they know that you know, they're gonna disappear. They're gonna try to dip on you, but you're going to let them know that you know that they're phony as fuck. It might come with some sort of altercation or argument. There's someone that you really want to pursue or you're entertaining, um, that you kind of like, but you don't know. There's something off about this person for you. It's almost like you like them, but you don't like them. I don't know who that would be for. Um, For others, there's some, again, that person that's in your energy that's not is not in your corner. There's somebody in your corner that doesn't belong. You gotta start really dissecting who you got in your corner. Somebody's really deceptive. But you're gonna find out who it is actually. This person is gonna it's gonna come to light. Eventually you'll find out who the fuck is talking shit. Yeah, and things you're gonna break ends with that person. For some of you, you're sleeping with the enemy. Watch who you sleep with. They're gonna talk shit about you. So be careful. What else do we have for Aries? Mm. Some of you, if you're a female, you're gonna meet somebody that you're gonna be really, really sexually attractive with, but it's almost like you feel like the man in the relationship. You're gonna have to really be in your alpha energy. If this is for a female meeting a male, okay? And you're not gonna like that very much. Because you want to feel in your feminine energy, but this person is going to let you kind of handle things, and then eventually you'll feel like you're the dude in the relationship. So take that as it resonates. I do see jail time for somebody. It could be somebody you love, might be going to jail. They might have a fight or an argument that leads them there. And that may cause a separation between you two. Or somebody might be running away from the law. That's real specific. Yeah, this weekend there's gonna be a new connection for somebody out there this weekend. There is, oh my God, there's somebody really just shady as shit around somebody out here. Somebody really shady around you. You gotta really start dissecting who you got in your circle. Because this person is coming through as a friend or a close family member that just talks mad shit about you. But they got what's coming to them. Some of you really have like some sort of niche or talent that you need to put into play. So if for those of you who want to go into entrepreneurship uh and and um and are thinking of doing something online, some sort of business venture, either through social media, tap into that. It's gonna go really, really, really well for you. That's all I got for you, Aries. Let's go ahead and go with the next sign of Taurus. Let's go with Taurus. Let's clear this up. Y'all really got to watch who you have around you. Some shady ass fucking people coming through your reads for sure. Shady people coming through your reads. So be very careful who you bring around. All right, let's see what we got going on. Taurus, let's go ahead and start with you. Taurus is 1406. Hey, Taurus, let's see what we got going on for you. This is going to be a energetic, what's happening now reading for the sign of Taurus. Let's see what we got. All right, we've got the World card and the Three of Cups. Somebody is closing cycles that is going to bring in very, very much happy energies. Cycles that are closing are meant to close for you, Taurus. You're supposed to close these cycles so that new things begin for you. I love that. Some of you are going to be invited to some sort of event or party here in the next upcoming week that's going to be very pivotal in your love life. You'll be meeting somebody, could be a air sign, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini, Taurus, that you might be coming into contact with. Let's see what else we got going. Some of you are gonna have a really bad argument with somebody, and you got a nasty mouth. So that's going to trigger that person to say things they don't really mean. And or vice versa. It could be you who says something and then you feel like shit after and you start thinking and contemplating about what the fuck you said. But you got a nasty mouth when you mad. Nasty. Nasty, nasty. When you go for the gusto. So you're gonna hurt his or her feelings. And then you're gonna feel bad about it. It's gonna make you feel like you need to, like you're gonna start seeing, you know, the person differently after that too. You might harbor some ill feelings towards them. Actually, I'll do this. We'll overlap them because I don't have enough space. Some of you are gonna get really good news about some sort of new arrival. Either that's a baby coming in, somebody in your energy, or yourself is expecting. So there's a new arrival coming in, or you'll hear of somebody having a baby that's you're gonna be very happy about. For others, I do feel like you're gonna be tackling some sort of battle, either at work or in the work or at home. Oh yeah, no, you're gonna go. Yeah, some of you are kind of torn between two lovers, and you have to really, you're gonna be forced to make a choice, basically. Absolutely, definitely a love connection here. There's a love connection, but the choice that you go with your intuition. Your intuition will lead you with the one you really like. And that's gonna be your divine counterpart. So if you're single and you have more than one suitor, choose the one that intuitively feels like home. I don't know why. I just heard that. Yeah. Some of you may want more than one person. Maybe you don't want to choose. I see that energy too. You don't want to walk away from this person. But you're going to be forced to. For others, I do see some sort of legal matter coming in that's going to be, it's not going to go very well for you. Might be some sort of court case, child support case. I'm getting accident that's going to lead you to court. That's not, you're at fault. That's specific. There's a union here that's going to, that's, somebody's really happy with their partner. Somebody found their partner. And this person works really, really well with you. This person does whatever you say. I love that for you, Taurus. This came after a heartbreak. You were torn. You got some shady shit in love before. So you manifested this person into your life. I feel like you're the boss energy though. This person really likes to keep the peace and lets you do whatever the fuck you want. And that's why you like them. They're not a simp, okay? So don't get it twisted. They're not a simp. They're just they enjoy satisfying you. And so they like to let you take the reign, and you like to take the reign, so it works out. This person is a hard worker. This person is a provider. This person really will take care of you, truly, like emotionally, mentally, and physically. They're about you. They see through your eyes, darling. I love that. For some of you, you might be having some sort of car trouble. Either your car will be taken away from you, or you're gonna fall behind in your debts. You're gonna have some debts. Or there might be something that you paid off that now they're asking you to show proof of, but you no longer have the receipts. So save your receipts, especially for big purchases. I feel like that's coming in for somebody. Oof. Some of you are out here just giving it all away. Be careful with STDs. Take care of yourself. Don't be out here just sleeping around. Somebody might record you and try to blackmail you. So be careful who you bring into your bed. Right? This person's not they're not about you. They wanna, it's almost like they seduce you, and then they wanna really like extortion is what I'm hearing. Yeah, so just be careful who you bring in your energy. All right. Somebody may be online stalking you, Taurus. For others, I do feel like there's some sort of connection coming in that's going to lead to marriage. Some of you can have some sort of if you play like what's that called? Lotto. Play the numbers. Somebody's gonna win something. Somebody threatened you with kind of publicating something that you did. You either did something that this person has some sort of proof that you did it, and they're going to be kind of looming that over your head, like using that against you. Take that as that resonates. I don't know who that belongs to, but yeah, for others, you have somebody that is watching you online, but they don't know how to tell you they like you. You've got somebody that wants to come to you but doesn't know how to. You are a little intimidating. But they wanna be with you, but they don't know how to tell you. Or you have a friend, a really close friend that you see as a friend, but that person doesn't see you as a friend. That person sees you as somebody they want to have a future with. For others, you may have some sort of get together that you're supposed to be like meet somebody, and they leave you hanging. Or there might be somebody that you were talking to that all of a sudden goes ghost. You don't hear from them again. It's okay. Good riddance. They don't need to be in your circle anyway. I need somebody to take care of their health. Something about they're over drinking. They're excessively drinking. Somebody's excessively drinking out here. You're gonna need to tone it down a little bit so it doesn't affect your health as much. It's almost leading to that. There's somebody coming out here, like a connection for someone that's going to be very it's gonna make you very happy. This connection is gonna make you very happy. This person is gonna be literally your best friend. So all my single folks, you got somebody nice coming in. Somebody's gonna be all about you. For others, I do feel like you need to watch your spending. You might do some buyer's remorse. Yeah, you might go into some sort of binge. You either go out and you spend more than you should, and then now you tapping into that rent money, or you know, buy something that you could have waited till the next check to buy. So, you know, that happens a lot. I feel like you need to ask yourself, do I need it? Do I want it? And if it's a need, then you buy. If it's a want, then you wait. Want, wait. need, buy. That's for somebody out there. All right, Taurus, that's what I got for you this time around. Let's go with the next sign of, who do we got next? Gemini. Let me clean this up before I give Gemini. Right. All right, Gemini, we got you at Gemini 2548, Gemini. 2548, Gemini. What's going on, Gemini? Welcome, welcome. Spirit, give me energy readings for the sign of Gemini. What's coming in for them? Energy reading. What's coming in for the sign of Gemini, Spirit? I don't want it to jump out. So somebody is manifesting something out here. Manifesting a new beginning, some sort of closure. Some of you want to get out of something or want to start something with someone. We'll see as we go further in. So, but this is something that you have asked the universe for. Yeah, you're manifesting some sort of love coming in with a fire sign. So Aries, Leo, Sag, Gemini, you're looking at some sort of, could be a fire sign. Doesn't have to be a fire sign, but that's who's coming in. With this Page of Wands, I feel like you're really excited about what's coming in, what you're manifesting, what you're pulling into, the energies that you're pulling, and you're really not trying to pull nothing that's not serving you in your life. I feel like you're really focusing on what you want, and you're trying to find some sort of truth and clarity in life in general. Okay. Some of you are really just working really hard on your bag. Like right now, I see you focus and work a lot. Um, some of you may have somebody at work that likes you and just doesn't know how to come to you. They don't know how to tell you that they really like you. They do feel really close. There's somebody that you're really close to at work. You guys joke around, almost like I'm getting work wife, work husband kind of energy, but you may be taking it as a joke, but they really do see you as a wife or a husband, honey. That's not a joke for them. You'll hear from it soon, though. They'll make little gestures or pointers. They'll give you little hints as to them really liking you for sure. And you know what? You guys have a really good connection. And I'm getting that you don't want to mess that up. I think you know that this person kind of likes you, or you suspect they kind of like you. You've seen little hints and signs, but you don't want to dabble in those waters, Gemini. You don't want to dabble in those waters 'cause you're not trying to jeopardize shit. It's a really good connection and you're not trying to jeopardize it. For some of you, I do feel like you don't want to play where you work at. Yeah, you don't want to play where you work at. This person sees you as a strong, energetic, loving, fierce person, and they love that about you. They love that about you. You're a hard worker too, and you're nurturing. You're probably the person who feeds everybody in the office. That's what I'm getting, Gemini. Or you the life of the office. When you don't show up, people be in their fields and shit. Like, where's XYZ? Where's Gemini? I do feel like there's something coming to an end, some sort of closure that somebody's having. It was only after you kind of did some self realization that it had to come to an end. It was painful, but it came because you did the work. You did the shadow work to close that chapter of your life. For others, you're looking into stocks or crypto, I'm getting for some of you. That's gonna go really well for you. So if you're thinking about investing or putting into stocks or something like that, that's gonna be a good move. Why is this person disappointed? Someone's disappointed and had to walk away from someone that they once had a really close connection with, someone that they felt like they could talk to in the past. But you guys had some sort of falling out about money, okay? Money or about separation. Someone split because someone walked away, someone split away from them, or someone left abruptly out of their life, and so that left you really sad and kind of mourning for this person. Just truly disappointed that they didn't give you enough time when they walked away. There's someone funny coming in for you, Gemini. So if you're looking for a new love connection, there is someone coming in. This person is really, really funny. Like they're really funny. That's what's gonna catch your attention. They're just carefree. They really don't care about what people think about them. They're almost eccentric, almost like like quirky in a quirky way or nerdy, right? Like just not like a regular like you're gonna like them because they're different. They're different, and what they bring to the table is just different. Different in a quirky, funny, like goofy way, kind of. And yeah, and they fucking talk. They could talk. They talk a lot. And they're just like goofy as hell. Let's see what we got. Some of you feel trapped in a relationship and you feel like you got to tiptoe around this person. And you got to watch how you talk about around them. The relationship has become to the point where anything you say is held against you. You really can't express yourself because you're being dramatic or annoying. Um, this person could be seeing somebody else. The person you're with could be seeing somebody else, and now you've got all these defects. And no matter what you do, they're not happy. It's like they come home and they pissed. They see you, anything you say bothers them. Some of you were pregnant from this person or had a child from this person that kind of changed the dynamic to the relationship and or how they feel about you or how they treat you. Yeah, it makes you feel like shit. You're not happy in this relationship at all. Some of you are just really giving back what they're giving you, the same energy. So it's almost like if you don't talk to me, I'm not talking to you. They come in, they give you the silent treatment, you give them the silent treatment, you cook, and everybody's got to feed themselves. That's kind of the energy I'm getting with this relationship. You're looking for, the peace and the happiness in the relationship, but you just can't see it. You don't see it or they don't see it with you. They're super bitter. They are not happy. They come to terms with the fact that, or you came to terms with the fact that this person is no longer serving you. And they're just not somebody that you see yourself with long term. So something is going to something's going to trigger you to walk away from this connection at some point. You're missing someone though. You're missing someone from your past that some of you left someone to go to this person who is acting just super shady with you now. Uh, wow, that's specific. So there's someone who left. You were with two people, you left the person for this person that you don't get along with. And now you're missing that old person because that's the person you really liked. I don't know if that makes sense. Some of you are not sleeping. So watch your sleep, guys. Oh yeah, this person is just shady and selfish, honey. It's all about them. Um, It's all about them. You feel like you're not being heard in this relationship, Gemini. You're really trying, though. You're trying to keep the peace. You're trying to stay grounded. You're trying to make things work with this partner, but it's slowly dwindling. Someone may be tapping your phone or checking your phone for messages that are coming in. This could be either you doing it to them or them doing it to you. Um, you guys are gonna have a conversation, though. Eventually, you're gonna have a conversation. Um, you're gonna have a conversation that's going to make or break the relationship, honestly. This person's gonna be super defensive. They're gonna be defensive and they're gonna blame it on you. But you're gonna walk around, you're gonna walk away from the connection. You're gonna walk away from the connection because something else is coming in for you that's gonna make you feel more fulfilled. I don't feel like that's happening right away. That could happen here in the next 11 months or the next month or so is what I'm saying. The next month or 11 months. There's someone who's starting who wants to there's someone who wants to start a business, but you're gonna experience some delays with that. Things aren't gonna come out exactly how you wanted them. There's a wrench that's coming in. You weren't expect delays though. It's gonna happen. It's just gonna be longer than you wanted it to be. So if you're thinking of starting something new, you're not gonna see results right away. You will. Your finances are gonna catapult with it, but not right away. You're not gonna see it right away. Like it's gonna take time for it to grow and build, but it's gonna go really well for you, Gemini. So if you're thinking of going into the entrepreneur route, do it. It's gonna work for you. All right, let's go with the next sign of Cancer. So Cancer, we're gonna start you at 3730. Cancer, 3730. What's up, Cancer? Let's see what energetic messages are coming in right now for you. No rhyme or reason. We're just trying to see what comes in for the sign of Cancer. This is an all sign energetic reading. See what comes in. All right, Cancer, what we got going on for you? Some of you may be dealing with a Leo. This person is a provider, honey. Or you're gonna meet somebody who's a Leo or a fire sign, I'm getting as well, or earth sign. They're gonna be a hard worker, very intuitive, very nurturing, very passionate. This might go long term, this relationship or connection. Could be a partnership. It doesn't have to be a love connection. It could be a work partnership too, some sort of business partnership. This person is going to be very authoritative, decisive. You could also be dealing with a Aquarius, Libra, a Gemini, Cancer. Um, this person's coming into your life really fast if they're not already there. Like they're coming and making swift decisions and changes in your life. With the Queen of Pentacles here, I do feel like your finances are gonna be really, really good. You're gonna be, very your finances are looking really good for you, Cancer. Might be looking at some sort of promotion here soon or bonus for something that you did. Random as shit. If you're eating an apple, be careful with the seeds. Or an apple might be significant for somebody. Or if a child is eating an apple. Okay. Careful with seeds. Some of you are meeting somebody new unexpectedly. You weren't expecting this. It could be a water sign like yourself. Another another Cancer, Pisces, or Scorpio. Um, Very caring and nurturing. You didn't see this person coming though. This connection was unforeseen. It could be somebody in your energy already that you don't see that way. Or it could be somebody new that you're gonna be meeting soon here. Oh yeah. Yeah, this person's coming in and they're coming in to offer you their cup of love for sure. Um, they're very much a leader, but they could have issues with like control. So you're gonna see kind of signs of that. They could be a little bit controlling. Nothing too overwhelming, but that might be a little bit of a turn off for you. Talkative as shit. They talk a lot. Talk a lot. But they like to gift you. They're a gifter. So they like to gift you things, right? They're always really positive. That's a good thing. This person is always really positive. Could be a funny person too. There's someone you're still hung up on. Who's this? Cancer's hung up on. Some sort of childhood love or love that you've had for a while. You're still hung up on this person. What's going on with this childhood love for Cancer? What's happening? Who's this childhood love? Cancer still hung up on. You may have children with them, or they may have small children, or you may be pregnant from them. Take that as it resonates. Hmm. Be careful with some of you are fertile, like really fertile. So be careful with pregnancies if you don't want to get pregnant. This childhood love that you had, or this person that you had a connection with previously, um, could have lived at a distance, or you guys were in a no contact mode for a while and they kind of just resurfaced when this new person came in, or it will be resurfacing when this new person is in your life, causing you to have some sort of confusion and turmoil, because you're really digging this new person coming in, but then this old person kind of looms and lingers around. So you have to make a decision whether or not you want to keep them in your energy or get rid of them, because you're gonna block your blessings. Or if the old person that comes back into your life is who you want to be with, then that's the moment you want to make the decision on who you want to stay with. That too. That could be another option. For some of you, there's some sort of transformation you're going to be going through in the next, I'm going to say 10 months. There's a change or an uproot, a change in the way you look, in the way you um, live, change in workplace. Could be living for a lot of you. You might be moving. Yeah, it's definitely a love coming in for you, Cancer. For sure. Um, this you're gonna make a choice. You're gonna finally make a choice. If you're not the one torn between two, then it's the choice is obvious. This person coming in is gonna be your divine counterpart with this Two of Cups here. It's a divine, partnership where you're both going to show each other mutual respect. There's heavy, heavy, heavy sexual attraction between you two. I mean, the sex is going to be fantastic. Yep, and you're going to walk away from that old relationship, or some of you are just leaving behind toxic energies that you may have picked up from previous relationships to be able to make this relationship work. You're really kind of doing the self-reflecting work. Yeah. You went through some sort of awakening, or you're going through an awakening with this judgment card here. It's almost like you had some reflecting to do, right? Some self-evaluating, and that is the mindset. You shifted your mindset to be able to manifest this new love coming in, so that you don't repeat those previous offenses. That is looking so good for you, especially in the love realm. For others, you are gonna be getting some sort of leadership or promotion. That's gonna catapult your finances. Money's looking really good for you, Cancer. I mean, you're coming in with boss energy. A lot of you are not in leadership, but you might as well be, because even your bosses go to you. That's the energy I get with these two here. You're very much authoritative. You tell your boss what to do, and your boss is okay with that. Like, your boss allows you to take full reign. They trust your judgment. Heavy. Like, your boss relies on you quite a bit, actually. And because of that, they reward you with shit, or you're gonna get some sort of bonus. Yeah, you're liked by leadership. If you're not already in leadership, and very much like a mentor type, your leadership team loves you. Like, you're really an asset to the company. Or if you're a entrepreneur and you have your own business and people work with you or for you, you're seen as a fantastic, like, leader or boss or supervisor, whatever leadership role you're in. You're very much respected in your leadership role, or in your position in general. Take it how it resonates. I don't know. It's gonna be different for everybody, but just know that you're highly, highly relied on at work, and finances are looking really good for you. With this moon card, I feel like some of you are, why are they uncertain? Oh, some of you are looking to make a move and just don't know if you should. That's keeping you up at night. Some of you want to get out of either the living situation you're in, um, a relationship you're in, something toxic that you want no part of anymore. Some of you are looking at ways on how to get out of that. Oh my God, yeah. Some of you have to really, like, relax your mind. Your mind's going 1,000 miles a minute with all sorts of shit, causing you sleepless nights. Some of you are just really having a hard time sleeping. For others, I do feel like you've done the shadow work, and really you're now you're doing much better as far as balancing things out in life. I feel like some of you are finally found that work-life balance that you were looking for. That work-life balance that you really needed. Some of you are really doing well in that. Let's see what other messages come in for you, Cancer. Yeah, some of you are just really in your head about something. You need to calm the fuck down. Um, some of you have lots of headaches. because you think too much. I'm getting headache. I didn't have a headache, so that's how I know. Some of you are just really doing a lot of thinking. A lot of thinking, and it's causing you to get a headache. For others, I do see that there's someone in your energy that you're not interested in, but that person is sweating the shit out of you. It's almost like annoying. You're not into this person. This person is really into you, but you're not into this person. And they're just annoying. They like call you all the time and you're like, oh, why are you calling me? You send them the voicemail. You're just not attracted to them at all. And they're really attracted to you. Almost like obsessive attractive, which is annoying to you. Like I feel a sense of irritation right now. Some of you are gonna do some sort of self-care this weekend. Either go get your nails done, toes done, acupuncture, massage. I see that. Hair. You're gonna really do some self-care this weekend. This weekend's gonna be like your weekend. Some of you are getting together with friends. Okay, much needed time with friends that you haven't been in contact with for a while. I see that for a lot of you too. This weekend, some of you are really just sleepy and tired, guys. I was fine, like, and I'm feeling like super drained. Some of you are just really mentally drained and need some time away, either to rest or recover. I do see somebody is in need of some energy grounding. So either go to a park or hike. You have to connect with nature. Someone needs to connect with nature out there. There's someone that you like that you don't know how to tell them you like them. This is a little bit different. You don't know how to tell them you like them, but you're doing some sort of research. You're either looking for their profiles online, you're checking their social media. I see you spying on somebody because you're trying to find out whether or not they have a partner or if they're single. Their page is private. But keep looking, you're going to find something. You're going to find something. What else do we have? Yeah, you're definitely taking care of yourself this weekend for sure. It's definitely someone's really connecting. They're really connecting with the earth. I do feel like some of you just really need to like go to a park and like take your shoes off and let your feet touch the ground. I feel somebody's gonna need that type of grounding or do some sort of meditation to kind of disconnect from 3D realm. All right, Cancer, that's what I have for you. Thank you. Let's go to the next sign, which is Leo. Let me pick up here a little bit. We're going to read for Leo next. I love that. All right, let's see what we got for Leo. Leo, we're going to start you at 5356. Leo, 5356. All right, Leo, let's see. This is an energy reading, random energy reading. What's happening now for the sign of Leo? Random energy reading. What's happening now for the sign of Leo? Spirit, please give me clear and concise energy messages for the sign of Leo. Some of you are online dating and really just taking time to rest and relax. Some of you are just really you're gonna get a lot of text messages. I see like a lot of text communications back and forth with someone that you're enjoying. You're enjoying talking back and forth with this person. You really like the banter, the communication. On another note, you're also really working on your mental sanity. Like you're just really resting, relaxing, focusing on your bag. I do feel like that's your main priority right now and making sure that your money grows. You're definitely feeling like you need to focus on you and what you need to make yourself happy. I don't feel like you're letting any other energies come in to change that for you right now. There's somebody you're communicating with that's super funny. Or just like they be saying random shit. Like random funny shit that you're like, "Oh my God, you're hilarious," kind of thing. I know that didn't sound too funny, but you'll know. You'll know who it is. Um There was something in the past that you did, close out here with this Wheel of Fortune. I feel like it was an inevitable um ending. I feel like you saw it coming. You saw it coming, um, but you didn't want to see it coming. But you saw it coming. It took a while to kind of to kind of recover from it. But I feel like you're in such a different place now. You're very much just focused on your responsibilities, your money, your overall happiness, your overall health. I feel like you regained a sense of power after that ending. It was very, very necessary for you. You were in a lot of mental turmoil. You were given that connection a lot of you were giving that connection a lot of thought, right? And it was just not fulfilling at all. Not fulfilling at all. Um, yeah, you're definitely you came in your own reading, Leo. This is the Leo card. The strength card is the Leo card. Let me turn on the light. I feel like it's getting dark outside, so you can barely see these now. So we're gonna turn on lights. Okay. Yeah, Leo, you came in your own energy. So this tells me that you are very much in your power now. You're just not letting shit get in the way of your happiness. And you're okay with that. You're okay with this ending. You're totally okay with the ending, for sure. These past heartbreaks, they they only make you stronger. They only made you stronger. I feel like you're so much more you've gathered some inner strength. You're so courageous now and you're doing things that you didn't think you could because you were bound to these previous connections thinking that it couldn't be done without that person. Oof. If you're fertile, if you are in childbearing age, um you might you might want to watch for pregnancies, or you're going to hear of someone who's pregnant or having a baby. For some of you, you do have a fire sign coming in. So it could be Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius. This person is very just fun, happy-go-lucky, passionate. I do see you guys are gonna have some really nice, a really nice connection that could lead to long term. Some of you have more than one option. Some of you have more than one option. Multiple suitors, actually. Multiple suitors, and you'll be hearing from them like all that, s- like all at once, almost like they all come out the woodworks when they know like you potentially off the market and you're gonna be put to choose. You're gonna have to make a choice. Someone is at a distance though. Could be the one that you're really, really, really enjoying is at a distance. Um, as far as money's concerned, it's looking good for you, Leo. I do feel like you're, again, very focused on your money, very focused on just doing things that are in your best interest. Love is coming though. Love is coming. This person could be at a distance, like I said. Definitely could be at a distance. But when they do come in, they're gonna come in really, really like unexpectedly. Almost like you saw it but you didn't see it coming, kind of thing. They're gonna be very ambitious person, very successful person. Could be somebody really successful in what they do. I'm hearing social media, so it could be they have a social media platform. Or they're really IT, like tech savvy. For others, they could be in law enforcement. This person could be in law enforcement, like almost retired kind of thing. All right, let's see what other messages come in. Second chance, look at that. Some of you may have somebody coming back to you. Somebody who wants to make things work out for you again. But you're not entertaining it. You're not entertaining it actually. There was really like you're looking for different things. You gave this person plenty of chances. This person could have been caught in some shit where you had evidence. That's why you're not taking them back. Yeah, you can't get past that. Or this person hid things from you that you then found out even more so after you guys split. Or you just don't trust the person anymore. So the second chance just it won't happen. You don't see a future with them anymore. They do with you because the grass wasn't greener on the other side, but you don't. Some of you are going to be getting more than one stream of income. So some of you are really thinking of either going into the entrepreneurship. I do see here that it's very possible you could be doing some side job or side hustle. Oh, just her OnlyFans. So I don't know who that OF who that resonates with. If you're thinking of that, that might be something for somebody out there. There is definitely somebody stressing over you for sure. Could be this person who wants to come back that you're not giving them a chance. Mhm. You had to do a lot of healing work to get over this person. And you're just not trying to venture back in those waters again. They feel you guys have unfinished business, but you're looking for new beginnings. You're done. You're looking for something new, something that's going to give you more excitement. That person no longer excites you. They made you feel very exhausted in the relationship. I feel like some of you gave more than you should have. They ran their course in your life. You're gonna be following your intuition. You're just not. You're done. You're done. I don't see it going anywhere. You're moving on to bigger and better things, Leo. I love that for you. All right, we're gonna go ahead with the next sign, which is gonna be Virgo. Let me clear the board, and we will move on with Virgo. All right, Virgo. Virgo, we have you at 104.26. Welcome, Virgo. Let's go ahead and see what energy reads are coming in for you. Random energy reads for the sign of Virgo. Just random, see what's all coming in for you, Virgo. No rhyme or reason. It's just random energy reads and see what Spirit has to say. We're going to clear the energy of this deck with fire. Spirit, please give me clear and concise messages for the sign of Virgo and the other sign. Left. Thank you. Okay. One last shuffle, Virgo. Let's see what comes in. I'm hearing new beginnings. I don't know who that's for. We'll see. All right. Somebody had a heartbreak, or somebody's really sad about somebody they no longer have in their life. And they're really just kind of just delving in their money, Virgo. You are very disciplined when it comes to your finances anyway. So I could see where you just like diving into your finances to kind of forget about that past heartbreak. You're really, really just working hard on your work. You're focused on bringing in that money. Oh, absolutely. Look at this Page of Pentacles. Right now, you're not really focused on love at all, actually. You're contemplating some sort of move or change either in your workplace or residence. For some of you, you just had a really, you felt alone in a connection. Or you felt like you were giving more than what you were receiving in a past connection. But again, I do see you really focused in your finances. When it comes to your finances, you're doing amazing. You will see some sort of investment that you made. It's going to become very, very successful for you. Some of you are just enjoying the fruits of your labor. Be careful with greed. I feel like some of you are just really you're so focused on making money that you're just, that's all you want to do. You're not making any space for anything else. There is a new love connection coming in, or a love connection coming in. Not sure if it's new, but this person is going to want to meet you where you are. It's going to be a divine partnership with this Lovers card here. I feel like this is divinely sent to you when you're needing it the most. I know I'm getting an energy of detachment here, especially with this Two of Swords. I feel like you have totally lost all hope in love, but I'm here to tell you that something's coming in for you. Something's coming in that's going to change your perspective on love and romance, actually. It's going to make you feel useful, wanted. You do have a problem with control, though. I do see that. Some of you need to tone down the controlness. Like you're a control freak and you need to make sure that everything goes exactly how it's planned. As a Virgo, I mean, that's just kind of how you guys are programmed. Most Virgos that I know, at least. There is some sort of move coming in for you, fast move. So you may have to make a decision soon regarding a relocation, whether that's a work relocation or a home relocation. There's a decision or a choice that you're going to make. There is a closing of a chapter, the end of a cycle with something here. Yeah, some of you are leaving a job. You're being offered a better opportunity, a better job opportunity somewhere in this job opportunity could be in another state or country, actually. Yeah, some of you are moving away for a new job opportunity. I see here heavy, heavy, heavy relocation due to finances here. Um, let's see what other one comes by. Yeah. For others, there's a connection that you're leaving because they basically were just draining your finances. This person was never happy unless you bought them something, or unless you spent money on them, or unless you know, um, took them out to eat, or unless you took them out for shopping. Like, I feel like that connection was more financial, or you felt used, really. Um, yeah, you're starting to see things for what they are. And you're also manifesting something coming into your life. Some of you have asked for something. You desire to be loved properly, but it's not at the epicenter of your life. Like you don't really, you're more focused on your money. I'll be honest. The majority of these cards are pentacles, which tells me that money is like this whole row, with the exception of the world, is pentacles. Like that, you are focused on your bag, period. Like money is where you are diving head first right now. You're focused on how to make your money grow. You're either going back to school, or you've gone back to school, or you're in the middle of schooling so that you can make more money due to your education. Some of you are just really like going back to school to kind of reinforce the finances. I do see that here. If you're thinking of going back to school, it's going to be really good for you. This is time to go back. Definitely. It's going to really catapult your finances. Whatever you decide to do, whatever degree you go back to get, it's going to catapult your finances. So if there is something that you are planning on trying to go back to school for, so that you can increase your finances, it's gonna be good for you. So definitely your finances are at the forefront. Let's see here. There's some sort of new beginning coming in for you, where you're gonna feel love is not dead for you, Virgo. I mean, it may seem like you're really just on heartbreak mode and focused on your back, but there is something coming in for you here. It's gonna catch you by surprise though. But it is going to allow you to love like you never loved before. Like I feel like you're gonna offer your full cup of love to this person, because you're gonna feel like they are genuinely loving you for what you bring to the table, not what, how can I say this? I feel like you in the past you felt like you were being used financially. But this new person coming in is gonna love you for who you truly are. And so because they do love you properly, you're gonna love them properly. Like you're gonna it's gonna be like a new spark almost. Like a new spark, like a new initiative. It's gonna be very energetic, very desirable for both. So I do see that, which is great, Virgo. I mean, hell, we were looking really we weren't looking at love a lot at all. So I love to see that this is coming in. It'll be a while though. It'll be after you do the shadow work for sure. But it's someone's coming. Someone's coming. Um, Here in the next 9 months, I see. Next 9 months, or it could be in the beginning of the next upcoming year. You could see that kind of coming into fruition. With the death card here, there's a transformation. I think it goes back to this energy of you changing, like how you view how you're treating others in love. I feel like you're transforming your thoughts and ideas on love based on your past experiences. You're transforming that and shifting that into a positive. So when this love comes in, you have a different outlook in love. Let's see what other messages come in. Be careful with drinking. Some of you are really like kind of using substance abuse as a way of drowning out your sorrows. Okay, literally. So yeah, this person coming in for you is going to be a divine feminine. So I mean, a man could be a divine feminine too, so take it as it resonates. But I do feel like you're going to see this person as someone completely different, very nurturing, loving, patient, kind. Like that's the type of energy you're manifesting in when it comes to love, your finances. I mean, you are just, it's all about your money right now. You're committed to your craft. You are looking at new business ventures. You're looking at new opportunities to make that money grow. I do see that there's a lot of communication coming in with this new person that you're going to be talking to. Oh, and it could lead to higher commitment. Go ahead, Virgo. All right. Look at this, Queen Bee. Yeah, this person is going to be your end all be all. I feel like it'll be your last relationship, Virgo, or someone that you'll be with for quite some time. You guys may have some sort of addiction to each other too, which is not a bad thing. Some of you may be hearing of something. Yeah, there might be something from a past connection that you're gonna hear after you've been with this person, but it won't even matter at that point. Something this person did to you. It's almost like you're gonna hear like, oh, I saw this person with this person while y'all was together. Ship has sailed, so it doesn't even matter. It's gonna be one of those things like you'll hear about something they did to you or behind your back. It's not gonna matter anyway. Sexually, you guys are gonna have a lot of communication and connection. Like you guys are really gonna bond when it comes to your sex life. You guys are you're gonna talk about everything, including your past. Um, but that's gonna make you guys closer to each other. I love that. Be careful with codependencies. I feel like you're gonna fall for this person awfully quick. It might show. Uh, it might not be good for you, but I don't know. I don't really get that heavy like that. Could be for someone, but someone's gonna want to come back. Somebody's gonna want to come back with you, but you're done. You're not entertaining shit. Once this new person comes in your life, yeah, you're not entertaining anything. Even though you might miss them, you're not entertaining it anymore. You've that ship has sailed. It's over. You no longer have time to entertain a form of connection. So that's all I have for you, Virgo. Thank you so much for being here with me. Let's go ahead and go with the next sign of Libra. Let me clear this. Let me clear this table. We're gonna go with Libra next. I love that for you, Virgo. What a nice read. You guys are focused on your money. Money, money, money. I have no time for love. I have no time for love, Virgo. But you will. Soon. All right. We're going to go with the next sign, which is Libra at 1:17:59. 17:59. Hey, Libra. Welcome, welcome. Let's go ahead and do a random energy read. All signs. We're going to just randomly see what comes in for the sign of Libra. No really rhyme or reason. Just want to see what comes in for you, Libra. One more shuffle. Libra, what do we have for you? We got the Justice, Three of Swords. So there's some sort of relationship that's split, or you're having some sort of legal issues in a relationship. Some of you may be going through some sort of divorce or separation, or you've separated with someone. There might be some assets or uh, I'm getting like you guys are fighting over finances or assets or things that will require you to either go to court for child support, something of that nature. Splitting of households. That's not gonna resonate for everyone, but there is something legal that's happening behind this breakup. Some of you are traveling. You're gonna be traveling soon. I do see some sort of travel here in the next upcoming 2 weeks to 2 months. You're gonna be traveling soon, somewhere where you have contemplated, like somewhere you're missing going. So maybe a native land or some sort of special place you always go to, you'll be traveling back to that location. For others, I do see like there's some sort of communication coming in from someone that you had not spoken to or heard of in a while. It's going to be a really nice communication, just kind of checking in, seeing how you're doing. This person may tell you they are living further away or at a distance, or they've moved from their previous location, and something may come out of that connection, or this could be a ex that is reaching out to you because they would like to be in contact with you again. Yes, absolutely. With the Lovers card, this person may be thinking about you, or you ran across their mind and they called you. Now there's a whole new connection again, or resurfacing of relationship of feelings that you guys had in the past. I feel like this is someone that you dated in the past that's kind of coming back into your life. That's not going to be for everyone, but I do feel like that's something that's coming in. Or someone that you knew, some sort of childhood friend that you knew that you reconnected with as an adult now, and you're seeing them in a different light. Okay. This person does live at a distance, though. I do see that. So I've seen that twice. They do live at a distance. And there could be some sort of codependency or um heavy sexual attraction between you two. In the finance department, you're going to do really well. If you are unemployed, you might get a job offer here soon. For those of you who are employed, there might be some sort of raise or bonus that you'll be seeing. You got to be patient. It's not going to come in exactly when you want it, but it will come in soon. I say beginning of the year, next year, or ending of this year. Some of you may be dealing with an Aquarius, okay? There is new love coming in, and it's gonna come in very serendipitous. Okay, some of you are just manifesting a new union, or if you're talking to someone, the relationship is gonna become far more solid, more than you think. You've put in the work, though. I feel like you've put in the work in this relationship. So much so that you're going to see the outcome of that work that you've put in. I do feel like someone's controlling, though. So somebody may be dealing with someone who's controlling or who likes to party a lot. Somebody might be dealing with somebody like that. Or you're the one who's controlling and is doing a whole lot of partying. Be careful with overindulgence. That's what I'm hearing. Um, some of you are just starting something new after you've been disappointed time and time over again. You're starting something new with someone else. You left the past behind. There's gonna be some sort of argument or disagreement with someone that's gonna it's going to force you to be very firm and fair. Get your point across, but don't lose your cool, because I do feel like some of you might want to lose your cool, might want to do something that you'll regret after, or say something that you'll regret. So just be careful and measure what you say and what you do when you're faced with this argument or discussion. Okay. Someone's being kicked out after an argument. Someone's being kicked out. Someone's being told, like, Libra, somebody's gonna piss you the fuck off, that you're either gonna kick them out or they're not allowed back into your space. Period. Ever. Like, again. I don't know who that's for. If you haven't kicked this person out, they will. If you did kick them out, it's done. Ship sailed, you're done. You're not looking back into that connection at all. For some of you, there's an inheritance coming in or some sort of financial windfall. Yeah, this person's gonna be relentless. Ugh. Golly, you close the door, but let me tell you something. This person is gonna be just annoying as shit. It's gonna be hard to get rid of them because they just won't accept no for an answer. For others, I do see there's an earth sign coming in. Could be a Capricorn, Taurus, or Virgo. Heavy on the Virgo. Could be a Virgo in your energy. This person is a thinker, heavy thinker, but I do feel like you feel like a really nice connection with this person. They're very much a provider, caring, nurturing, loving, patient like a mofo, patient. That person's coming in for you. Let's see what random messages we get. Oof, you might fall head over heels for this person. Yeah, but you're putting an end to that. Yeah, the legal matters is back again. So some of you are really going through some sort of legal matter, something, child support. There's something coming in that's going to be legally draining for you. So be careful with that. You might have some finance draining due to some legal matters too. That could be it too. And you're done. You're turning your back on that connection that didn't work to make space for the new one that's coming in. Somebody might be following you or tracking your every move, whether it's on social media, online, or they just following you in your car to see like who you're connecting with, who you're meeting up with. So be careful with somebody that you split with that could be just watching your every move or has people watching you if you guys frequent the same spots, like the same clubs and stuff. I feel like they got people watching you, sending them shit back, or they're the ones watching you to see if you're dating somebody new. They're watching your Instagram stories, or they're watching your stories to see if you post anything with somebody new. I'm getting jujus, like somebody's messing with dark magic. Ew, really? Um, be careful with that. Somebody might be having a baby outside of wedlock too. If you're having issues with your finances, it's time to get that in order and in check. Let's see. You might be finding someone that's going to help you with that too. Just like a partner that's going to help you with that. Yeah, this past person was karmic. This past person had to happen. They had to come into your life to teach you lessons. And I feel like you've learned the lesson. They're trash. Like, golly, they were so bad for you. But you have somebody new coming in that's gonna be very different from the last person. Yeah, see, somebody's spying on you, Libra. Somebody's really watching your social media accounts. Damn, talk about a fucking stalker. Some of y'all might be dabbling at work. Okay. Might be somebody you really like. It could be somebody at a distance that you really like. But you're a boss. You're gonna find someone that's gonna give you the respect and the love that you deserve. Yeah, someone's having some sort of mental anxiety going on. Why? Yeah, somebody's dealing with a lot of stress. Tap into your spiritual being. Do some meditating, okay? Someone's really sad. Spiritual gifts, yeah. Some of you have spiritual gifts that asked you're being asked by your ancestors to tap into those, whether it's meditating or you know, um really just doing some shadow work. Tap into that. There might be some messages from your ancestors that want to come through. Yeah, there's someone coming in for you. It's gonna switch how you see love. They're coming in, honey, to show you how a real man or woman is supposed to love you. All right, Libra, that was nice. I love that for you. Let's go ahead and clear the board for the next sign. Just Scorpio. So let's clear the board and then I will see what the time. Scorpio. Scorpio, we have you at 129.58. Scorpio. 129.58. All right. Hi, Scorpio. Welcome, welcome. This is just a random energy read for the sign of Scorpio. No rhyme or reason, just random energy reads for Scorpio. Let's see what we got. We got the Empress and the Four of Wands. So some of you may be in a committed relationship and you are either expecting or will be expecting a baby. Or you'll hear of someone expecting a baby. Someone may have recently gotten married and now they are having a baby. Or this just might be some sort of idea or project or job opportunity that's birthing and becoming very successful. It could be a multiple union, someone that you are thinking of going into business with as well. That could be it as well. Let's add a little more light to this reading. Okay. Be careful with codependencies or attachments, negative attachments that you may have to something, some of you are doing a lot of partying, a lot of recreational drug use. I don't know why that popped up, but that's gonna resonate. So if you're abusing that a little bit, tone it down. I see that. You know what I mean? If you want to. That's just coming in your read. So some of you are just having a good old time, but it could be too much. All right. For others, I do feel like you are in a connection that you are feeling super obsessed with, almost like an obsession. You guys have a really good time together though. And so that's going to, it's almost like you feel like you can't breathe without this person. That's the energy I'm getting. Man, Scorpio, the hell? I love that for you. I mean, everything in excess is bad, but hell, finding somebody that you fall in head over heels like that and have a true connection, that's fantastic. If you're not with somebody like that right now, you will be. For some of you, you are having some sort of spiritual awakening. You're kind of going through a period of reflection, right? You're just reflecting on what your goal is in life, what your purpose is in life. I feel like some of you are also trying to maintain a healthy work-life balance. With these two queens at the end here, there could be some gossip. I don't really like seeing more than one queen in a row. When I have two queens, it's gossip. So watch yourself over gossip. Somebody might just have your name in their mouth. Could be a fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, or a water sign, Pisces, Cancer, or Scorpio like yourself, okay? Oof, you got the other queen. Yeah, definite gossip. Like, just be careful. You've got a bunch of people around you. You know what? This seems like it's a workplace gossip. Some of you may have, some of you are just really good at what you do at work, and it's causing some sort of envy or jealousy, okay? So you're the talk of the town. All right, people got a lot to say about you and your work ethic. Yeah, could be an earth sign too. So Capricorn, Virgo, or Taurus. As far as your finances, you're doing really well. Again, you're the talk of the town, Scorpio. People are talking shit. But you might be offered a new another job opportunity, or you might be like looking for other work. Could be you're unhappy with this Five of Cups. I feel like you're unhappy in your workplace and you're looking for other work. And this is not for everyone, but this could be for someone. Someone that, you know, is having a toxic work environment as well. I'm getting that. With this Page of Cups here, there's someone who's spreading something about you, like some sort of rumor. I feel like there's a rumor going around. For some of you, this rumor might might kind of trigger a move, like just a whole lateral move outside of that department that you're currently working in. You're no longer entertaining the rumors. You're literally gonna walk away from this job. Some of you are being offered a position outside of your like where you live. It could require you to travel for work as well, is what I'm getting. For others, you might find a connection that is at a distance. All right. You're going to find somebody that you have a really good connection, just overall a good, solid connection. This person is going to be easy to talk to. Very, almost like they're going to be, so they're going to be very smart, which is one of the reasons you're going to really like them. And they're going to not only feed your soul, but they're also going to feed your mind. It's almost like a connection, like like a very brainy mental connection that you guys are going to have. You're going to be able to talk about everything, politics, like religion, everything. You guys are going to have just full on conversations. It's going to be so different from what you've had before. This person is very, very intellectual, very smart, very smart. And that's going to be what's going to attract you. Like you have the Ace of Pentacles and the Ace of Cups. This relationship is the connection is very solid from the very beginning with this person. Very solid from the very beginning. Be careful with control issues. You might feel like you might, I don't know, you might show like control freak. You might scare this person away. So if you're the control freak, I need you to tone that down, because you might scare this person away. Or vice versa. It could be that that person has, you know, those tendencies. I just feel like that comes with a sense of security. So you guys want to talk about that. What makes you secure and insecure in a relationship, kind of thing. That's what I'm getting. Yeah, you're taking the whole leap of faith. This is something that you're given the opportunity to. And this person is at a distance for sure. But I do see a lot of love and abundance. With this Eight of Swords here, and right under the Emperor, I just feel like maybe you're the one with the control issues. You're in your head about a previous connection that you just can't seem to disconnect. And you might be bringing some baggage from an old connection. You got to work on that. Work on that, Scorpio, or you'll fuck it up. Psycho, crazy, ex, obsessed. Some of you may have an ex that's going to be kind of looming around when they see you in this new connection. Or an ex that just doesn't know how to say no, right? They don't want to take no for an answer, and you're done with them because you're starting a new connection and you let go of them, but they don't get it. Some of them may be doing some sort of spiritual work on you, so be careful with that. If that resonates, that's not for everyone. You're really, really moving away from that connection for sure. For others, you're in a third party, okay? For others, you haven't really closed out a previous connection, that you've already started this new connection, and you feel an incredible amount of connection with the new one, but you don't know how to get rid of that old connection. That's not for everyone. That's That's not for everyone, but someone's in a third party connection here that they need to figure out what they want, whether that's you or them. Okay. Some of you may have a running with the law. So if you drink and drive, I'm getting that, or you get turned up, you're a party animal. Watch yourself. Don't drink and drive. Some of you may get caught up with that. Could be when you're out in the night out with friends and family. See? The cards don't lie. Watch your drinking, Scorpio. You might get caught up in some shit, some legal shit, because you're drinking and driving. And that's what I'm getting. I'm getting drinking and driving. Or you make some sort of scenes while you're drunk, and it's going to cause you to, yeah. Some of you may have, you're going to wake up with hangovers. Man, it sucks. Sucks. Possibilities. Yeah, some of you are just really leaving that old connection to go into this new beginning that's coming up for you. A lot of you are really doing some healing work. Be careful with sex addiction. I see that with some of you. Losing sleep and change. There's change is coming for you. Yeah, I feel like this old person is just really like calling you in. They're kind of manifesting you in, but you're done. This new connection is going to give you exactly what you've wanted, and you're going to be treating them exactly how you always wanted to be treated in a relationship. Some of you may be going on vacation together, or you may meet this person while you're on vacation somewhere. Your ex is feeling super alone and abandoned by you. Or if you were in that third party, the person that you're leaving behind to go to this new connection is going to feel like you left them out in the dark and they were blindsided. They might be blindsided with what you're doing or your distance. They want you to come back, but you're going to find something that you're more happy with. That's what I see. All right, Scorpio, that's what I have for you. Let's go to the next sign of Sagittarius is next. Let's clear the table for Sag. Clear the table for Sag. All right, let's see what we got going on here. All right, Sag. You're starting off at 141 or 4227. 14227, Sag. Hi, Sag. Welcome to your random energy reading. So just random messages that we're asking Spirit to give us. All signs, random energy readings. See what's coming in for you, Sagittarius. All right, we've got the Page of Pentacles and the Page of Wands. So 2 pages. So pages are usually, like for me, these are just messages that are coming in or just young energy. Some of you may be having children that are like starting to kind of start out their lives, possibly turning of age, and they're, you know, they're just getting their life started. So you might have to deal with a child that is learning how to navigate their newfound adulthood. For others, I just feel like you're feeling super young and or energetic in a new connection coming in. You had a card fall, which was 10 of Pentacles. I'm sorry, the 6 of Pentacles. So some of you are feeling really generous when it comes to your finances. Be careful with overspending or splurging. That is high in your energy. There is also some sort of message coming in of a new connection that you have been hoping for. I see that coming in. Some of you may be going out on dates and maybe spending more than you'd like to, but You're okay with it because you're going to actually enjoy the dates. Date or dates, multiple could be. Some of you are online dating, but I feel like you're feeling this. These are fillers. Somebody's really hung up on an old connection. Sag, you hung up on an old connection that you can't seem to shake off. That's what I'm getting here. I feel like you're really trying to hit the dating scene, but nothing makes you happy like that old connection did. Yeah, and you're really hoping that you hear from them. This connection could have ended, and someone walked away from someone else. So this person either left you or you left them, and you guys are not in communication. You're hoping you do hear from them, but you're not in communication with this person. You've done some sort of inner work. I feel like you did a lot of self-reflecting in this relationship, and it allowed you to really see things for what they were. And you kind of harbored resentment for a while with this person, but you then realize that you put in the work for it to end as well. So you don't totally blame them, but you wish they did come back into your life. This person could be a earth sign, so Capricorn, Taurus, or Virgo. With this Page of Pentacles, I feel like they could be an earth sign. What else is coming in for Sagittarius? As far as your finances, some of you may be looking at some sort of promotion, bonus, or upgrade in your finances, either a new position or a role that's going to give you more money. There is a love connection coming in of some sort of divine counterpart. I don't feel like you're looking for this person. Oh, this person is coming out of the woodworks, really. I feel like it's a surprise connection for you. It will be very bountiful though, but you're highly defensive. You you might be meeting this person at some sort of party, gathering, family get together, a club, bar, lounge. I'm getting somewhere where you have to go out and meet this person. You're not meeting this person. Um, yeah, it's somewhere where you go out, where you have a get together. They might know someone you know. But you're on defense mode. You're still, even though you want love, you're still like on defense mode. I feel like you're in hermit mode. See, could be a Virgo you're dealing with too. Could be coming in. This could lead to this could lead to marriage potential. It does have marriage potential, but I feel like you still have some work to do. You're focused on your money, and you're harboring something. You're in your head. I don't think you're ready for no relationship that's going to require you to be patient and, you know, man, this is a good connection. I'm not going to sit here and lie. And you almost like you're manifesting new love coming in, right? You want to love, but I feel like you've got some work to do still. You're still hung up or stuck, or I don't know. It's giving energy of like, I want love, but I don't know if I'm ready. And you don't want to bring that kind of energy. It's not fair to the new person. I feel like you're gonna turn around though. With this world card here, I'm sorry, Wheel of Fortune here. The King of Cups and the Emperor, I do feel like you're coming around. All right. You're coming around. You're gonna take control of your life, what it is that you're looking for. And there's gonna be changes that are gonna there are gonna be changes that are going to allow you to redirect your thought process and how you view love. Okay. You're gonna do the shadow work to be able to manifest and call this relationship in. As far as your finances, they look very good. You're manifesting a new job or some sort of financial gain. You're manifesting that in as well. Not only you manifesting love with this manifest card here and the Seven of Pentacles, but you're also manifesting your finances. Your finances are looking good. Some of you are really doing, like, some of you are investing in some sort of financial venture, whether that's a partnership with someone, you're thinking of going into business with someone, or you're going into, like, you're investing in stocks and bonds and or cryptocurrency is what I'm getting. Let's do one more. Some of you are traveling, get your mind away, or you're just moving in general. Um, with this Nine of Wands here, it just tells me like you're at the almost at the finish line, and then you have the Sun card, which is the happiest deck card in the deck. So there is light at the end of the tunnel. There's some work that you have to do, Sagittarius, but there is light at the end of the tunnel. There is something coming in for you, whether that's love or a new job or promotion. There's definitely good stuff coming in. Let's see here. Clown confessions, coming clean. Some of you may have some sort of somewhat clarity. Wow. Someone's hiding something from you that you're going to find out. You're taking you got karmic ties. Yeah, so you've got some serious work to do in love, and I feel like there are some things that you have to go through to be able to find your person, but slowly but surely, you're gonna get there. There might be someone coming to visit you that you did not anticipate. Or you might be reconnecting with an old flame that you were not expecting. And it's gonna resurface some feelings that you had dormant for a while. I do feel like this person is in a third party though. They're not completely single. So you may be put in a third party. Yeah. Or you may be the reason they break up with a partner, but they're reaching out to you and they are in a whole relationship. That's not for everyone. That's going to be for somebody out there. You're going to be put in a third party situation. So take that as it resonates. Do with that as you will. Yeah, this person is going to give you mixed emotions. Opening the door to this person blocks your blessings that are coming in here. So you want to really just be mindful of that. Okay, that old love that is, you know, resurfacing, awakening these old feelings is great. However, they're not totally single. So they come with baggage, okay, and it's blocking your blessings. So you want to get out of the karmic, you want to get out of this karmic ties, right? You want something that's meant for you. You don't want something that's slopped up and in a connection with somebody else. Like, you don't want that. So definitely choose wisely, okay? Because then you kind of put at a pause what's really meant to come in for you, which is bigger and better. All right, Sagittarius, that's what I have for you. Let's go ahead and go with the next sign. We're going to clear the table. Next sign coming is Capricorn. Capricorn. Let's see what we got for Capricorn. We're going to clear this deck. Capricorn, we're starting you 153.42. Hi, Capricorn. Welcome, welcome. These are just random energy readings for all signs. Let's see what random energy readings we have. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Those two popped out, so we'll leave those. We're going to keep those. Random and oh, three. Okay. Random energy readings for the sign of Capricorn. I do want to shuffle one more time. All right. So we've got the Nine of Coins, Page of Swords, and the Eight of Swords. Some of you are having some sort of financial stressors right now. Your finances are um they got you a little bit in your head, so you may have mismanaged, or because Capricorns are known for having they're very disciplined with their money. Like Capricorns don't play no game with the money. So you might have some sort of finance mismanagement or made an investment that wasn't good and it's got you in your head. But I do feel like you're working hard to get out of that. All right. For others, I do feel like you're disappointed in love, possibly with a fellow earth sign. So Virgo, Taurus, or Capricorn. There was something that transpired during a conversation where you felt betrayed, or just not given, you weren't getting the same reciprocity with this fellow earth sign, and you had to really have like that conversation, that very uncomfortable, awkward conversation to let them know that you were not happy, which in turn caused you to kind of detach and walk away a little bit, go into your hermit mode, right? You could be dealing with a Virgo. You kind of went on hermit mode, like kind of ghosted them just a little bit for your own mental sanity. I see that here. For others, there was just a complete ending. Okay. There's nothing there anymore. You're focused on your bag. Okay. For others, there is someone of a water sign coming in for you. I do see that. That person could be living at a distance or could travel to come see you. So if you are single, it could be somebody coming into your energy. It could be a water sign, Pisces, Cancer, or Scorpio, or someone that you have talked to in the past that kind of disappeared and is coming back, but is a water sign that lives at a distance that could be coming back to woo you. Okay. You've been on their mind heavy. For others, it's a whole new beginning, okay? And I feel like you're at a point in life where you're giving them a chance. You've done the work, you've done the whole, um, you know, um, you're balancing yourself out. You've done the pros and cons in love and in life, and you are ready for a new beginning. However, you're taking your time. You're not really rushing into that right now. But this person is coming in. This person is coming in to offer you the cup of love. You've been really patient though, Capricorn. I feel like you've been really patient with all sorts of, bad connections that you had in the past. You were patient with that. You're patient with yourself. You're really doing the work to come back bigger and better in a new connection. Okay. I feel like with this Nine of Cups, you're doing you're working on you. You just want to make sure that you are emotionally satisfied, right? And you have, this is a true wish fulfillment card, and I feel like you've been asking the universe for this type of connection to come in, or for your finances to grow. Take it how it resonates. If you're not really into love, then you're asking for a new job, new employee, or for your employment, or you're asking for a financial windfall. So you've done, you're asking the universe to kind of bless you in those ways. And I do feel like there is some sort of promotion or recognition that you're going to be having in the workplace as well. For others, if you are of birthing age, or you're able to reproduce, some of you may be either having a baby, getting pregnant, or birthing new ideas. If you're not of birthing age and there is something that you are working hard on. Some of you are doing um, side hustles or jobs that are going to prove to bring financial success. Okay. It's going to elevate your finances. So if you are going into the entrepreneurship world, now is the time. Your finances are looking really good. For others, you walked away from a very toxic connection that you're not putting up with shit because you've got choices. Some of you have like choices in love. More than one choice, actually. You're weighing your pros and cons when it comes to these choices. So there's someone, possibly a Leo sign, that's really catching your attention. For others, you're just finding a good work-life balance before you jump into the connection. You're working on yourself. You're working on your strengths and your weaknesses, because you no longer want to uh bring that type of energy into a new connection. You're working on yourself so that you can build that courage, and you're staying focused on your finances before you jump into anything love. For others you're really holding on to money, right? Like you're being super frugal. You're not splurging. You're definitely not going out there blowing money. You're not doing that. You're really focused on making sure that that money grows. Some of you are making investments. You're investing in property. You're investing in stocks. You're investing in crypto. You're investing in bonds. I hear Roth IRA for some. I don't know what that's for. If that's something you want to do, then yeah, that popped in. Spirit is saying do it. Anything to make your money grow is where you're putting your money in. Some of you are just with this high priestess and justice card. There is some sort of legal issues that is going to come about, but it'll be in your favor, okay? Use your intuition and your discernment when it comes to this. It's going to be in your favor. Next to this Wheel of Fortune, it just tells me that things are going to come out in your favor. So if you're having some sort of legal issue, some sort of, I don't know, I'm hearing lawsuit, I'm hearing child support, it's gonna work out in your favor. Okay. Don't dismiss it. And here you come out in your own energy, Capricorn. Just tells me, excuse me, just tells me that you are very much in your power now. You're staying grounded, you're staying firm and fair in what your beliefs are. There is a connection coming in, possibly with that water sign again. It's gonna lead to a higher level of commitment though. With the marriage card here, I feel like this person is coming in and they see you as their divine counterpart. I do feel like this person really sees you for you, and truly really just like is obsessed and admires you. Like they're they're very attracted to you physically. Very attracted to you. There's going to be a lot of sexual tension between you two. You might have a air sign coming in, Aquarius, Libra, and Gemini. Very decisive. With this partnership, with this new partnership, there's going to be very good communication though. So this new person coming in is going to be a very good communicator. And I think that's what's going to kind of set them apart from everyone else. You're going to be able to be yourself. You're going to be able to speak your truth with this person. I feel like this person is truly going to listen to your concerns. Um, it's just going to feel different for you, Capricorn. I feel like you know, you're going to be smitten because they're going to give you different energy vibe from what you're used to. It's going to feel different. So that's going to be something that's going to really attract you about this person. Let's see what random messages come in for you, Capricorn. Soulmates. So yeah, this person's coming in and they do come with some sort of, and I don't know if this is you or them. They have some sort of insecurities, so you know, I feel like maybe this is you. I feel like this is maybe you. You're just guarded, right? So with the obscurity card in reverse, it usually obscurity is secrets, mysteries, and concealing. This person's coming in blank slate. They're not coming in bullshitting you. They're coming in with their truth, and you either take them or you don't. Very spiritual person. So you guys might connect spiritually as well. So if you're into spirituality, that might be something that connects you both. Okay, they're going to see things spiritually the way you do, or they're going to be a very spiritual person, and that's going to be something that you like about them. Or it could be a very spiritual connection and very spiritually and divinely guided, possibly as well. That's going to be, you know, that's not going to resonate for everyone, but it'll be. What else? Yeah, see, divine masculine. So this person is really you know, really very much your divine counterpart. I love that for you, Capricorn. You guys are going to do a lot of fun things together. I feel like this person is going to get you out of your shell. You always seem so like work driven and don't really have fun. Capricorns are dubbed for being the boring sign, but Capricorns are fun as shit. Okay? You just got to get to know a Capricorn. Capricorns don't just have fun with everybody. It's not how Capricorns roll. You've got to be their niche. You got to be their type of fun for them to have fun with you. They don't just have fun. They all about their bread, their money. Capricorns are all about their money. Okay? I'm a Capricorn, so I would know. I'm all about my money. Like that's what makes me that's what makes me tick. That's what makes me grounded. It's what makes me happy, right? Money. But I also like, you know, to have fun. This person might come in and offer you higher levels of commitment. So things may progress to be, they may go to a higher level. So you guys might find a true connection where you're going to discuss, you know, marriage or expanding your family, things like that. This person is really coming in because they want something stable, something secure with you. They're not coming in to bullshit you. They're really not. They're coming in because they truly see a future with you, and that's what they want. All right, Capricorn, that's all I have for you. Let's go to the next sign. I've got the sign of Aquarius coming next. Let's clear the board for Aquarius. All right, let's see. Let's clear the deck. All right, Aquarius, you are going to be 20907. All right, Aquas. Hi, guys. Welcome, welcome. Let's see. These are energy readings, random energy readings for all signs. Let's see what messages come in. I just saw the Two of Cups want to pop out. We'll see if it comes back out in your reading, Aquarius. Some of you may have a new love or a love connection. It's really becoming solid for you coming in. Let's see what comes in, Aqua. We got the Chariot and it's Lovers. Okay, so yeah, there's definitely love connection coming in for you, Aquarius. This person could either be at a distance or they travel to see you. I heard racing, so I don't know if this person likes to speed or race, or they're into racing. I don't know why I heard that, but I heard that for someone. Um, this person could be an Aquarius, like yourself. Okay, so it could be a same sign. I do feel like this person may have been hurt in the past, and they're really feeling like you're different. Or this may be you radiating this energy. You may have gone through some sort of heartbreak and you're really cautious about where you're investing your love life right now. Okay. I feel like you're trying to develop a really healthy, work-life balance. Some of you are really focusing on making your money grow, whether that's a newfound business venture or you have some sort of side hustles that your money is being kind of focused on. You're focused on making sure that things are nicely balanced out, right? And with this Queen of Wands, I feel like some of you are um truly tapping into that power that you have of just being very much in your in your power. You're being very determined to make everything work when it comes to your money and your finances. Okay, some of you are just really just social butterflies. Some of you have a cat. Some of you have a cat. That cat is really looking at me, so some of you may have a cats or a cat. Cats. Kit Kat is really that Kit Kat's calling my attention. See what else comes in. Um, if you don't know this person or if you're single, there is someone coming in really the Knight of Swords is the fastest knight in the deck, and so typically it's an indicator for me that things are going to happen fast, like they're going to evolve fast with this relation. The connection may grow faster than you expect it to. Someone's really just contemplating their finances. I also hear on a different spectrum, be careful that this person is not mooching off of your money. That's random. Um, so there could be somebody that's really interested in you because of what you make. That's for someone out there. Take it as it resonates, guys. I think you already know that, actually. So if that is your message, you already know this person is only with you because you make a good substantial amount of money, or you make enough for them to be able to live off of you. And that's not for everyone, like I said. But there's a conversation that's going to be had about it where you're going to walk away. For some of you, you're walking away from that connection that is not it's not conducive for you. This person really just takes advantage of your noble and kind heart. And so you are seeing them for their true colors and seeing things from a different perspective. Okay? You have decided to really truly see people for what they're really worth. And this person, they're good, they're a gold digger. You know this. You saw this, you've been seeing this, you've been watching them, and you know that they're with you just for what you can give them. So you're walking away from that. You're starting a new chapter. Okay. If you're not yet, you will be. I feel like you're gathering enough evidence to be able to tell them exactly what's on your mind and how you feel that they're behaving in this relationship or connection. You're manifesting new things in your life. You're manifesting new finances. You're manifesting new love in your life, and you're gonna have options. Okay, when you do become single, if you are single, or when you become single, you will have options of more than one person, possibly Earth and or water signs. So Earths are Capricorn, Virgo, or Tauruses. Um, Capricorn, Virgos, or Tauruses, Aquarius, or it might be a water sign, so Pisces, Cancer, Scorpios, okay? Doesn't have to be those signs. Those are the signs that are coming up. I'm not gonna front. This shit stresses you the fuck out because you really saw a future with this person, but it's not your person, mama. Or I guess I'm talking to a female. It's not your person. Your person is coming in. It's gonna be, it could be a water sign. Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. Could be a water sign. You'll know. You'll know when this person comes in. Um, you'll feel it. You're gonna feel it. This person is gonna be very vocal, very communicative. You won't have to guess. Their actions will show you. Very different from what's going out. Very different from this mooch. Very different. It's gonna feel different. Your intuition, follow your intuition when this person comes in. Definitely. Look at this, the world card. New cycles. Cycles are ending. So that victorious new cycles start. Okay. You're gonna be very it's gonna be very victorious. This person's gonna be very passionate too. There might be some codependencies. You guys are gonna be like really just smitten with each other. Smitten. Sex is gonna be wild. That's another way you can tell. Let's see what random messages come in. Yeah, this person's gonna be very loyal to you. You're both gonna feel the independence amongst each other. So you'll give each other healthy spaces. I don't feel like you guys are gonna be that relationship that's gonna have to be around each other that long, that like all the time. You know how some relationships are like fucking smothering? I don't feel like that's how you're gonna be. You're gonna be very just kind of free spirited amongst each other, very trustworthy, independent, but together, but not smothering together. It's gonna feel like home, okay? It's gonna feel like home. You guys are gonna be always in communication with each other and not really worried about what you do with each other because you're going to be um you're gonna be very in cahoots with each other almost. Some of you may like sunsets, right? Like some of you may connect, or your first date might be watching the sunset, or you guys talk so long that the sunset comes out. That could be another sign. And with this rest card here, you got new beginnings coming in. There won't be any confusion. You won't be unsure. Okay. An ex is gonna be watching you. All right. There's an ex watching you. Someone you possibly had children with, watching your social media or what you're posting, or whether or not you moved on. Okay. Yeah, they definitely have regrets in letting you go. This new relationship is coming in and you're gonna have a lot of chemistry, passion with each other. Um, you're finally just letting go of that ex that just didn't serve you. Period. You know, a new person with more value, and who's gonna be highly important for you is coming in. I'm excited for you, Aquarius. That's such a good read. That's what I'll leave you with. Let's go ahead and clear the table for our final sign of Pisces. That was such a good reading, Aquarius. I'm excited to see who's all coming in for you. Let me know in the comments below if you do resonate with that. If there is somebody exciting in your life that has either come in or will be coming in. All right, Pisces, last but not least, you started 2/19/48. All right, Pisces, this is a random energy reading. Let's see what's all coming in for you for this reading, Pisces. What messages are coming in for Pisces in this random energy reading? What's coming in for the sign of Pisces spirit? All right, let's see. You've got the Queen of Pentacles and the Two of Cups. So there's definite new love coming in, very bountiful. You guys are going to be, you both will be very hard workers. For some of you, you may be meeting at the workplace. Okay, so this could be a workplace connection. Somebody you meet at the workplace or someone who likes you at the workplace could be coming in for you, Pisces. Or you may be a partnership, or you may work with this person already. Could be the work wife, work husband. That's gonna kind of shift into something a little bit more risque, right? Some of you are just really just relaxing, resting. I do see some sort of self-care happening here in the next few days or weeks. Some of you are just really kind of taking the time to get some massages, acupuncture, do your hair, do your nails, like really just taking time to work on yourself, work on your finances, work on your well-being, your mental health. I do feel like that is definitely coming in for the sign of Pisces. With the Wheel of Fortune here and the Six of Pentacles right beside it, the finances are looking really good. Some of you are have started some sort of business. I hear business that is it's either blowing up or will be blowing up. Like you guys are really going to see a huge shift in your finances for the better, okay? Make sure if you are an entrepreneur and you're starting some sort of business, make sure you read the fine print. Read over your documents and your paperwork. If you're buying a home as well, read over the documents and the paperwork. I do see here that there's something legally that might you might need to really revise or look over. There's something that you might have missed, okay? You might have missed something in the fine print, or read the fine print to whatever you just signed. If you signed the contract recently, I'm hearing that. Go ahead and read the fine print. There's something that you missed that you need to be aware of. For some of you, you're really tapping into your spirituality. Some of you are doing some sort of shadow work or meditation, and you're really kind of going into your uh awakening phase. Okay, some of you are just truly tapping into those energies. Okay, doing a lot of self-evaluating and reflections and things like that. For others, I do feel like there is some sort of a new beginning here. You have completed some sort of karmic cycle so that you can now pave the way for new energies to come in. Some of you really felt like in the dark with a relationship in the past, something that didn't feel balanced, something that didn't feel divinely guided, something that made you feel trapped. I hear someone felt trapped in the previous connection, that you got out of it, and you got out of it quick and fast. And ever since then, you just kind of delve into your finances. You're really not too open to love, but love is coming in for you. It's possibly at a distance, okay? I feel like in the past you were in a connection that really was just toxic. Ugh. There was a lot of arguments and a lot of fighting. It was very verbal, very verbally abusive for some of you, and you had to walk away from that connection. It was bad. It was bad. It was almost I see altercations too. Some of you got physical. Yeah, with this death card right underneath that seven of swords, you guys got physical. Some of you may have even landed in jail or got in some sort of legal issues because of that. That's not for everyone, guys. But it was definitely verbally toxic, mentally abusive as well. All right. And you had to kind of come into your power with this King of Wands. I do feel like you're no longer putting it with anybody's shit. And you're coming into the leader that you are, okay? For others, I do feel like there is some sort of financial windfall coming in for you, okay? So if you are planning on some sort of move at work, some sort of leadership upgrading, or if you would like to move up in the company, that's going to happen for you as well. For others, I do feel like there's some sort of inheritance or some sort of financial gain this week. All right. In the next 6 weeks, you might see some sort of increase in your finances, whether that's um, some sort of project you're working on that's going to bring in some money. For others, I do see that there is traveling that has to happen with this new either job or business venture you're going in. It's going to require you to travel. There is a new connection coming in. Somebody who is very hardworking, very disciplined, very dedicated, very nurturing, very loving. Could be a old childhood love coming in for you, Pisces. Someone from the past. You guys are going to work really well together. It could be someone that you already have a business partnership with as well. I'm getting that for some people, someone out there. Or this person is well off financially. They're not struggling for money. Very disciplined when it comes to their finances. See what random messages come out for you. All right. Some of you are just holding on to past pain. I feel like that's something that you're going to get out of. All right. Try not to bring that into the new connection. Um, some of you may be going to some sort of concert or maybe going out where you're gonna do some karaoke or something. That's random. That's for somebody out there for sure. Some of you are really doing some shadow work and just really working on yourself so that you um become a better person. Mm. Be careful with run-ins with the law. Drinking. Here we go. Some of you may be drinking and driving and get in trouble. So watch your drinking and driving. Do not drink and drive. You will get stopped, pulled over, locked up, you name it. Some of you are really caught up in the past, okay? You need to get rid of those thoughts. Let them go. It's over. Some of you may be just apologizing and closing a chapter in your past, but you'll be apologizing to someone because it's going to allow you to move forward with your life. It's necessary for your growth to apologize to that past person. There is something coming in that's a solid connection for some of you. Some of you really learned from your past mistakes and you're living in those memories, but it's okay because you're moving forward. Yeah, there's someone be careful, guys, be careful with drinking and driving. I do feel like you're one of those drunks that you don't want to give up your key. I don't know who that is. Okay, there's somebody here who gets trashed and doesn't want to give up their keys and likes to hit the road. Don't do it. You're gonna get in some shit. Some of you are finding your divine counterpart, okay? Then others are gonna be just okay. Some of you may be thinking of opening up like a almost like a food truck stand or some sort of jewelry stand, something stagnant. I see something stagnant for someone, some sort of business that is stagnant. So you have to open up what you're selling. You open up the location. I don't know who that's gonna who that's for. But if you're thinking of getting some sort of like renting a space in the mall, is what I'm getting. Some of you may be selling watches. Some of you may be purchasing a new home. Might be in the home buying process. Yeah, you guys are letting go of old attachments. It's over. Careful with pregnancies. Somebody you may have broken up with may call you and tell you that they're pregnant from you. Now that you're broken up, you'll have to do DNAs if you want to. They could be lying, the pregnancy. Or they could be, you may not be the father or the mother. Wait, not the father, not the mother. You may not be the father. It may not be your child. Okay. One last one. Yeah, you got new love coming in. Some of you have a really, really, really good connection coming in. And I feel like that might be coming here in the next 3 months in the winter time, beginning of next year. It's possible you may meet your person, your final person, or your forever person. Could be somebody you already know that you don't see that way, but you will. That's for some of you, not for all of you. All right, Pisces, we are all done. Thank you so much for sticking with me. I'll go ahead and put all the timestamps below. I am so glad that you guys are still here. If you're here 2.5 hours later, I do appreciate you guys. And until next time, namaste. Bye.